friends, it's Claire from Scrappy Nerd UK and welcome to episode 3 of my December Daily Directory 2019 edition. So today we are going to be looking at the kit that I am using this year. So first of all, this is going to be really difficult for me to show it in this box, but I thought I would show you my setup. So I've just got one of these IKEA boxes, one of the storage boxes. I'm sure you've seen these, and so everything that I'm working with this year is actually in this container. Now it doesn't mean to say that I can't go and pull other things if I want them, but I've carefully selected these things that I want to use this year. Now I haven't bought a kit. I'm working with the stash that I already have, so I'll take you through each section and I'll show you actually what I'm working with this year. So first of all, in the back here, excuse me, I will pull this out. I will show you how I have this organised. So, when I say that I'm working with my existing stash, I really am. So this year I really want to focus on, for my December daily, I want to focus on actually using the stuff that I have rather than buying more supplies. So I did buy some Felicity Jane supplies back at the very beginning of the year, and that's the only new things that I've got this year. The rest of the stuff that I've got in here is stuff from my stash. So first of all, I've just got a die in here, which is a wreath die. I've put that in there because it doesn't fit anywhere else in the box, and because I'm doing the product play classes with Ali Edwards, and that we're focusing on, one of the focuses is wreaths, I thought that would be handy to have. So in the back here I have this 6x8 pad. Now, if you can tell what colour scheme I'm going with, I'm going to go with black, white, red and gold. So this, I think I bought last Christmas and I never ended up using. I think I used a couple of pages. So I've even got, these are from 6x6 pads, I think. And I've even got offcuts from previous years and I've just popped them in my box. Now, one little tip is, if you're trying to use your stash of papers, then to bulk it out with either other speciality papers or things like, this is mirror card. So gold mirror card, and I've also put some gold glitter in somewhere. This is perfect to help bulk out if you don't have much paper to use. Then I've got a couple of these My Mind's Eye Joyful sticker sheets. These have tags on like they're for Christmas presents, but there's some really usable elements on here. So you can see that, well, I've made a start on one of the sheets already. And this is another tip as well. So this was from the Ali Edwards kit from a couple of years ago. This is the box it came in. And I just made that into a little pocket. Oops, I just broke it. I just made that into a little pocket to go into my album. Oh, another thing that I'm doing as well is incorporating different textures. So I'm using cork. This is the sticker back cork from X-Cut here in the UK. And this is great stuff. So yeah, use different textures. Here we go. We've got some vellum as well. And acetate. Now that's my notes for the product place. I'm going to move that out of the way. So I've really got just some offcuts here. This is stuff that I have already cut into previously, or have already cut into for my December daily this year. I've had this in my stash for a while, and so I thought I'd just pull that out. Now, don't be scared to mix in non-Christmas papers as well. So this is a Stampin' Up paper, and it's from a birthday collection, but I thought it was perfect for the theme that I was going with. One other colour I am pulling in as well, just to help, is grey. So these are from My Mind's Eye, from the same as the sticker sheet. So like I said, these have been, oh, this is from the birthday papers as well. Obviously I'm not going to use that one, but those gold with white stars on is perfect. So yeah, you'll see I've got in here full sheets, half sheets. I've got some solids to help. Here's the gold glitter. And yeah, these are what I am working with. And so far I've done a few foundation pages and I haven't really needed to, I don't think I've pulled anything else, to be honest. So I've got some speciality vellum there. I've got some cutter parts. These are from, I don't even know where I got these from. These are Echo Park, but we've got the red going on. We've got this bit that I used the other bit last year. We've got some red and white snowflakes. I have no idea where this paper's come from. And then I got this in a kit last year, which is the vellum from Merry Days. So I grabbed that and popped that in a kit this year. I don't know how well this comes across, but I bought this in a little a little scrapbooking shop. And it's by Do Crafts, and it's got Merry Christmas in white glitter. Now, you could recreate this with some heat embossing, but I grabbed that and popped that in because I forgot to use that last year. And then I have the Merry and Bright stickers from Echo Park. Again, there's some things on here I'm probably not going to be able to use. I don't want any green in my album. I don't want to deviate from the colours, so I am trying to stick to the main red, white and gold, but and black. But if there's a little bit of green, then I don't think I'd mind. And then just at the back of that all, I have some speciality acetate. So I have some Snowfall acetate, I have some printable acetate, that's printable as well. I have some heat resistant acetate, so I can do some heat embossing, and then I've got some Snowstorm and some extra thick. Now, what I have here is a mixture of all of my alphas and my embellishments that I want to use. So I've made sure that I've gone through and I've got a mixture of everything. So I don't know if I can show you this. I'm going to pull these out. You can see how I've stacked them. So I've stacked them in high order. So I'm working with a mixture of stuff. So I've got this ephemera from Christmas on Market Street by My Mind's Eye. There's some gold, white, red, black in there, so I thought I'd pull that. I've had this for a couple of years. This is Classic Christmas by Simple Stories. There are some bits in here that might get used, but it's quite creamy in tone, so we'll have to see how I get on with that. And I'm missing another ephemera pack. Oh, it's because it's still in there. And then this is the other ephemera I'm using, which is where I got my inspiration for the colours from. This is the Felicity Jane ephemera from, I think it was 2 years ago, and I bought it on sale earlier this year. So yeah, the Felicity Jane one. Next, I have some Bramble Fox acrylic pieces. So I've already used a couple in my album, which I'll show you when I do the flip through the foundation pages, or some of the foundation pages. So I have these in there as well. I also have these stickers that I'd forgotten that I had. This is a great way to get them used up as well, especially when you don't even remember you've got them. There's a whole load of clear stickers. There's white stickers. There's some alpha stickers in there as well. So I've just popped those in the box to remind me to use them. Then I have a couple of sheets of these Felicity Jane tiny word stickers because they're nice and easy to use. Probably going to stack this back up again so it's easy for me to put back in the box. Then I have a couple of packs of these Felicity Jane puffy stickers. We've got the black, the white, the red going on. It's just the green and the pink that probably won't get used. I've had these for a couple of years now. These are the Snow and Cocoa frames. I spotted a black and white one in there, and there's some gold in there as well. I bought these actually not so long ago, a couple of months ago. These are the Dovecraft glitter enamel dots from the Time to Sparkle range. They've got gold glitter and black glitter in there, so I thought they were perfect to use on this project. One other pack of ephemera or die cuts that I've pulled is this Pink Fresh Oh Joy. These are the acetate die cuts, so there's some red ones, black ones in there, grey ones as well. So I thought I would pull those to use with this. I had these from a previous Ali Edwards kit. This was, I think these were a few years old. My only problem with these are the gold is very different to the gold that I'm using. So I've popped them in just to see if I can make a use of them. And if not, they'll go back in my stash. I've also got just some random stickers, clear stickers that I found in my stash. So those may or may not get used, but I'm not too fussed. Then I've also got the Pink Fresh Oh Joy puffy stickers, which match the acetate. I've also got these 2 gold reefs from Snow and Cocoa. And again, because we're focusing on reefs in the product play, I thought those would be perfect. I've got the rest of the puffy stickers from Snow and Cocoa as well. I've used a couple of bits, but I am running out of ones that are just the colours that I want. Maybe this Burr. And then also the Snow and Cocoa sticker sheet. I think this is the 3rd one of these sticker sheets I've had. And then 2 packs of the Felicity Jane gold puffy alphabet, and it also comes with numbers as well. So I got those in the sale earlier this year, and this is what I'm talking about in terms of the gold colour tones. Now, if that doesn't bother you, then you're a better person than I am. I've also, this is really thin on the ground. These are the Tim Holtz Tiny Word stickers, and these are the occasions ones. I've literally got a couple of Christmas ones left, and I want to get those ones used up. The rest of them are Halloween and Thanksgiving and Valentine's and that sort of thing. Now, I love using these strips, and I use these for card making, and I pulled out a gold foil and a gold glitter. I also bought these recently. I found these at a local crop that I went to, and they were in the sale for 99p, and they are the Tim Holtz rub-ons, and there are 2 sheets. There's 1 sheet of gold and 1 sheet of silver, so the gold ones are likely to get used. The other ones will have to stay for another project. These are brilliant. I love these. These are from Hobbycraft in the UK, and these are glitter stars. So we have foam. These are foam stickers, but they are quite thin, which is great for December Daily. And these are flat ones, which I love. You can see I've used a ton of those already. And then also I've pulled these as well. I bought these recently for, to be fair, I did buy these specifically for December Daily. And these are gold outline star stickers. I want to do something specifically with those. Then looking at the alphas and other bits that I've got, I pulled these. These are from, these are called Holly. So I think these are from a Christmas collection last year. I got these in a kit and never used them. But obviously the black alpha is perfect. I also bought these. I think I bought these last year. Christmas chunky stickers. These were what I was going to go with the numbers, but then it only went up to 24, and then it was a different colour, and I was like, I'll put them in, and if I make a use of them, brilliant. I got these earlier on in the year. These are, again, from Time to Sparkle, same as the enamel dots. These are just the dimensional stickers. They are the same both sides, but there are a lot of the colours in there that I'm using this year. And then I've had these for a couple of Christmases now. These are Do Crafts. These are like a gold and white stripe alpha. So those may make it into my album. Now, just in the pocket to the right of that, I have just stored some extra bits and bobs that I'm using. So this was a wood veneer that I've had in my stash for quite a few years. I didn't like the wood effect on it. So what I did is I grabbed some red glitter stickles. Stickles, yes, you heard me right, and I covered this whole thing, and I absolutely love it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. It might make it onto the front of my album, I don't know, but it's done, it's dry, it's ready to go. Then I've just pulled some Studio Calico tags to pop in the album if I want a tag. I've also got this ribbon as well for threading through tags, and it was just a nice selection I could find. I've also got some Avery Elle tabs. These are the small ones. My friend has the bigger ones. Hi Zoe, if you're watching. She has the bigger one, so we're going to swap and share. We are having a December Daily prep party. So I'm hoping to film that to show you what we get up to. So we'll be sharing supplies then, hopefully. And then also I have the Studio Calico chipboard stars, which are in black and grey, which I thought were perfect. Also grabbed a couple of packets of sequins. I've got some black and gold ones here, and I've also got some white stars to make shaker pockets or anything like that. Just bringing this box back in here. I've left this end one here for my tools that I'm probably going to use quite often. So I have my 6-hole punch because I'm working in an Ali Edwards album. And I've also got my Fiskars extra large hexagon punch. And that's been great for what I've been doing this year in my album so far. So I'm just going to push this back. I'm not going to get this out because you can probably see from this angle. So other things that I've pulled as well. So I've just pulled out some 3x4 Project Life cards. These ones are a mixture of Stampin' Up, quirky kits, just things that I have in my stash. I haven't bought any of these for this. And then also any 4x6s that I could find in my colour schemes as well. Now 4x6s I've really struggled with. So I will be doing a video on some DIY Project Life cards for this project. And then just in the back here I've pulled a selection of Christmas stamps. There's a couple of dies in here as well. Just things that I might want to use. I have obviously, well, not obviously, but I have got other Christmas stamps. But I feel that limiting my kit this year to ones that I think I might use, rather than pulling everything out every time, will work a lot better for me. And then in this middle one, I've just used these little storage things here. Are a nightmare because you can't, unless you've got something tall, you can't really see what's in there. So I've just got these little plastic containers. Don't ask me where I got them from. I have no idea. But they sit perfectly just on top. So I use the space underneath for washi and stickles. And then I pop the little plastic pot on top. And in here, I've got my trim. So I've got a load of pom-pom trim. I've just got some normal ribbon as well. I've also got in here my American Crafts Christmas roller date stamp. Now, the date is no longer in date. I think the last date on that was 2018. But the sentiments are usable, and then I could just use another roller date stamp for the date if I wanted. I've also popped a couple of bulldog clips here. That helps me keep if I'm trying to hold something in the pocket, for instance, I was fusing a pocket and I couldn't, it wouldn't hold the bit of paper in there that I needed it to hold. I just bulldog clipped it and then went away and did what I needed to do. So those are quite handy to have on hand whilst you're working in this project, whilst you're working in any project really. And then in here, I've just got some black Nuvo embossing powder, and I've also got some tinsel gold one as well, which work with my colour schemes. And then finally in the end pot here, like I said, I'm working with, and I've just turned a pot upside down to be able to get this one up higher. This here is just a mixture of things that I've cut out previously, die cuts from open packs, the odd frame. I've cut up the, this was a Chamel paper with 1 to 25 on it. At the bottom there, I've also got some, I've got some star paper clips. I've got some rubber charms from Felicity Jane as well. So I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be overwhelmed with my supplies, so I wanted to keep it as small as possible. And I've still got room in here that I can put other things in, but for me this is fine. This kit is absolutely fine, and I want to show you that you don't need, to me this isn't tons, you don't need tons to complete this project. And I want you to be inspired to be able to pull out your current items, your current craft supplies, and use those. You don't need to go and buy more. I didn't need to go and buy anything more to go with my kit. I could work with what I had in terms of the colour scheme that I wanted. And then finally, I suppose just in the end here, I just keep my clear embossing pad and a pair of tweezers for any heat embossing that I do. So this is my kit. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section down below. If you haven't caught the previous videos in this series, then I'm asking everyone to pop in the comments anything that you could suggest, that any suggestions for December Daily. I can put together a video to help other people that haven't done December Daily before, and it will give them ideas as to what they can document, especially if they don't celebrate Christmas. That's what I'm really looking at this year, to help and make this an inclusive project for everybody. And also I'm looking to do a Q&A video on December Daily. So any questions you've got for me, also leave them in the comments. I will be back here tomorrow with another video. So thank you very much for watching. Oh, I forgot. I also have some gold trim that obviously dropped out of the box. That's important. I love that stuff. I'll see you back here tomorrow for the next video. Take care. Bye.